Listen. I like that chant. I like that chant, bro. I like that chant. What a chant that is. Shout out to man like Lisandro Martinez. He needs to come back as quickly as possible, bro. I ain't gonna lie, fam. I miss that guy playing for Manchester United. But guys, aside from that, we do have a jam-packed show for today. A lot of news has come out this week. I actually should have gone live yesterday, right? But my internet provider, Virgin Media, are absolutely terrible. Hence why the show is being done today. News regarding Mainoo, guys. Mainoo blinked with Barcelona yet again. Yet again. By the way, for the people that were around for that whole Mainoo saga a few weeks ago when apparently he wanted to leave Manchester United and there was 15 teams in for them. One of those teams was actually Barcelona. We do have Harry Kane. News about Harry Kane apparently wanting to come back to the Premier League, wanting to finish his business in trying to get that all-time Premier League goal scorer record, Alan Shearer's record, and apparently he's linked with Manchester United. And again, midfield news, guys. So Manchester United are looking, of course, to have a midfield makeover in January and next summer. So we will be diving into that. But guys, let's just go right into it with the first news of the day, with the big news of the day, right? And this comes from Caught Offside. It says United and Barcelona are expected to accelerate talks in the coming weeks over a potential transfer over Mainoo. They're keen to sign him as cover for injured Gavi. You know, that's an absolute insult, bro. That's an absolute insult, fam. Anyway, selling a generational talent just because the manager can't use him. Yeah, absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I know this should be taken with a grain of salt because it is once again caught offside. Like these sorts of news outlets for me aren't reliable. I prefer my news from David Ornstein or Fabrizio Romano, right? But just that line there, they're keen to sign him as cover for Gavi. Bro, Mainoo should not be cover for Gavi, bro. I like Gavi, by the way, but I think that Mainoo for me is the better player. And also, right, like, if you see what's going on right now with Alvaro Fernandez at Real Madrid, like United, we have had some serious talent in this team, bro. You know what I mean? Alvaro Fernandez, freaking Mainoo, Greenwood. Even though people won't like me saying that, we had Greenwood as well. In the MS talent, of course, those freaking issues there, right? But I'm sick and tired now, right, of managers coming to Man United and deeming like United academy graduates not good enough, bro. Like, I'm actually tired of this, bro. I'm gonna lie, dude. Like, whatever Ruben Amorim's problem is with Mainoo, in my opinion, because on Saturday against Chelsea, he should have played. He should have played. As soon as Casemiro, guys, I said this on stream. As soon as Casemiro got that booking, Ruben Amorim should have been taking him off, right, and putting in Mainoo. That's what should have been happening, but it doesn't seem to like Mainoo. I do not know why. Like, this is such an issue, bro. Once again, like, guys, 15 effing teams were in for this guy. That's double digits, guys. It's not like, oh, three or four teams are battling over him. This is 15 teams that were in for Mainoo, right? And there was also an article that came out yesterday that Mainoo was actually going to train hard and actually fight for his spot to play for Manchester United. A talent at this caliber, for him not to even be starting in front of Ugarte, bro, is absolutely shambolic, bro. I'm gonna lie, like, we'll have to keep it, we'll have to say it how it is, guys. And for me, like, Mainoo is that sort of player that can fit in that Barcelona team because he is that good. His technical abilities is that good for him to actually play in that Barcelona midfield, bro. He's got everything to be a grade 1 Barcelona midfielder. You get what I mean? I want to see what people are actually genuinely saying about this, bro. Yeah, because yeah. Literally, there we go. Joe Busby says you're the one who's choosing to believe caught offside. Also, Barcelona wouldn't be able to afford him. It's a nonsense story. Only people causing issues are aggregated like yourself spreading false stories. Yeah, like with this sort of news, you should take it with a grain of salt, right? But like throughout the summer, Fabrizio Romano did say that Kobe Mainoo does want to leave Manchester United. Again, just due to him not playing enough, bro. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy, fam. But listen, listen. 1 second, yeah. There we go. As cover for Junior Wilson says, as cover, he starts over Gavi and suits the way Barca play. Him, Pedro, and De Jong in midfield would be class. Yeah, it'll be a class midfield, bro. It'll be an absolute genuine class midfield, fam. And we should be careful. I know, like, this news is not real, right? But for me, the reason why I'm actually choosing to actually speak about this is because of what was transpiring throughout the summer, what transpired on Saturday. You get what I mean? Like with again, like a suit guys, like when Casemiro got that booking, Kobe Mainoo should have came on for him. That's it, bro. That's it. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll move on to to the other big news. Right, breaking. Harry Kane is reportedly keen on a Premier League return, and Manchester United could be among the more likely destinations. He could leave Bayern Munich for little as a £56.8 million, provided he confirms the move with the club this winter. Imagine Kane as Sesko's mentor. Once again, I genuinely do think like this is like false news, bro. Why would Harry Kane leave Bayern Munich to go to a Man United that's not good enough, in my opinion? You get what I mean? And for £56 million, and Bayern Munich have not got a replacement for him. Never gonna happen, bro. It's never gonna happen, dude. Like, honestly, the English media really gets on my nerves because when they want like clip and again people and again like rival fans will say, "Oh, you're too full of yourself. Oh, this is not true, right?" But whenever like the English media needs something or to sell something, they have to mention Manchester United's name with some absolutely nonsensical bullshit, bro. You get what I mean? Do I see Harry Kane coming back to the Premier League and playing for Man United? No, I don't. I do not see it, bro. I do not see it. You get what I mean? And like, once again, bro. Once again, dude. The problem is there's not play with strikers. They choose to play with 5 Even Harlow will struggle to score the striker in our squad. Listen, right? Like with this Harry Kane stuff, we missed the boat like 2 years ago. We missed that opportunity 2 years ago when we decided to sign Mason Mount over Harry Kane. That again, this is on that bold freaking forward's head, bro. Ten Hag. Once again, guys, like we could have signed him I genuinely believe that we could have signed Harry Kane from Spurs 2 years ago when we signed Mason Mount. Because I'm pretty sure he went to Bayern Munich for like 90 million euros. So that's a what 85 million pounds. We signed Mason Mount for 60 million, yeah. And don't get me wrong, the guy, his time at Man United, hella injuries, right? Of course, I think the only time that he's played well for Man United is the end of last season at the start of this season. He's had a good spell for us, right? But listen, 60 mil, bro. Like we could have been signing one of the best strikers in Europe for 20 more million pounds, bro. But this Harry Kane stuff, guys, we genuinely missed the boat with this. We missed our chance with this, bro. It's crazy. At the same time as well, we signed Rasmus Højlund in that same season too. You get what I mean? Crazy, absolutely crazy, bro. Yeah, there we go. Kane keen on Premier League return, so it's Manchester United. Manchester United. Man, bro, it's the Manchester Evening News. It's the Manchester Evening News, bro. So it's just it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, bro. Like once again, like the English media just have to create bullshit stories out of nowhere involving Manchester United's name, right? And of course, like that's how they get all the clicks. That's how they get all the clicks. Positive or negative, just involve Manchester United, bro. But anyway, let's move on, bro. Let's move on, fam. Because I actually want to speak about real, actual news, not this nonsensical bullshit about Kobe Mainoo going to Barcelona, not a freaking Hurricane coming back to the Premier League, bro. Anyway, right. This comes from Mike McGrath, and it says Manchester United are ready to lead the way next summer in the race for a number 6 midfielder. Man said A, fam. A. We need, bro. Our midfield, it needs a massive makeover. It needs to change big time, dude. I'm actually, guys, like, Man United should be bringing up about 4 midfielders. I'm actually being serious. Our midfield, it needs a massive makeover, bro, because we've got Casemiro leaving next year. We've got Bruno Fernandes potentially leaving next year, right? We need 4 more midfielders because Eriksen left us. We've never replaced him whatsoever. You get what I mean? Like, Ugarte is not good enough. That our only midfielder of quality once Casemiro and Bruno leaves is Kobe Mainoo. You get my you get what I mean, guys, right? But anyway, yeah. Next summer in the race for a number 6 midfielder, Elliot Anderson, Carlos Belieber, Adam Wharton are among deep line midfielders expected to be in high demand from major European clubs, with Belieber valued over 100 million. With Belieber as well, I think it's Fabian Hutzel, the manager for Brighton. He's actually come out and said that his performances are being affected by the news that transpired over the summer regarding Manchester United being interested in, because his Carlos Belieber's head's been turned right now. He actually wanted to play for Manchester United. That's why his performances have not been good enough, right? But Elliot Anderson, in my opinion, I really like the guy. I really like that midfielder. I think he's an absolute brilliant passer. Kind of does remind me of Wharton a little bit. They're absolutely excellent on the ball, right? But the athleticism side for them is not there, like Carlos Belieber, because if you're playing in that 2 number 8 spots for Manchester United, you need to be covering a lot of ground. You go, what I mean, in quick time, just in case we are getting counter-attacked. I spoke about this like a few weeks ago in length to how we need a midfielder that can be a great passer and a midfielder that can cover a lot of ground, and that sort of like architect or that sort of profile in player is very rare right now for Manchester United in world football, in my opinion, right? So let's see what happens, because I saw news that Real Madrid are also in for Adam Wharton like last week. With Elliot Anderson, it's still like fresh for him. Yeah, he's having a good time. At Nottingham Forest, he's actually playing well for them. I'm pretty sure he made his England debut like 2 weeks ago, right? But it's still too early. It's still too early, and also, we're speaking about Northern Forest here, and we all know who the chairman is for Northern Forest. We all know who the owner is for Northern Forest, bro. And for me, listen, I don't want to do with them guys, bro. Like freaking Spurs, they went in, put out the release clause for Morgan Gibbs White, and these guys turn around and freaking. I ain't gonna say the rest, but football fans, you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. You know exactly, bro. They're that guy for freaking ransom, fam. So yeah, with Elliot Anderson, it will be difficult for him to actually leave Nottingham Forest. So let's see what happens, bro. Because our midfield definitely needs a makeover, bro. To what PSR Manchester United says need all 3: Bruno, Casemiro, Ugarte out. Yeah. And I think we should be prepping it in January. I think we need to bring in 1 midfielder in January and then 3 more in the summer. That's what I think needs to happen in my opinion, guys. Let's see. Right. Jared Brantwaite back again, linked with Manchester United once again, bro. And this comes from a guy named Mark Bruce Cos. COS. I don't know what COS is, right? But 2000 caught offside. Of course, it's freaking caught offside. Of course, it's them, bro. It says breaking Manchester United still really like Jared Brantwaite and could make a £60 million bid this January. It's not directly linked to Harry Maguire's future, wise, but yeah, exactly, bro. Like these sorts of like articles, like they genuinely like answer themselves, bro. Why spend 60 million on him when we have Aiden Evan ready for the task? Like, I don't know why Aiden Evans not been playing a lot for Manchester United. Maybe he's picked up an injury, right? Because I think the last time he played was against Grimsby Town. I think that's the last time he played. I think it was against Grimsby Town, right? But like, why are we in for him? Like, we don't need like another centre back. We need midfielders now. That's what we need. Well, I think that we might need a midfielder and another fullback, especially for the right side. That's just my thought process about it. Like this news just genuinely doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, why would we want to spend 60 mil on Jared Brandthwaite? I do like Brandthwaite, by the way, guys. I genuinely do like this player, right? But I don't think that is worth 60 mil. 35 to 40 mil, then we're talking. But right now it's crazy, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Right, this guy says I'm calling bullshit. We're already stocked in defense, 9 CBs to choose from, 9 centre backs. 9 centre backs. 9 centre backs. Wait, they linked Maguire, Euro, Fredrickson, Aiden Evan. What? 9 centre backs. Luke. Yeah, I can't. If he's mentioned Luke Shaw as a centre back, then that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. If he's actually mentioned Luke Shaw as a centre back, I don't think we've got 9 centre. That's not true, bro. That is not true, fam. 9 centre backs. I don't think we've got, bro, 9 centre backs. That's crazy. There's no way we have 9 centre backs, right? Let me see. For later. Where is that, bro? Stop trying to sell me things. Like, I'm literally in this freaking thing and it's already trying to, bro. I can't believe this, dude. I don't want to buy any freaking merch. I'm trying to see the teams. Players, there we go, players. 9 centre-backs. I wouldn't count him as a centre-back, as a full-back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've got 6, bro. We've got 9 centre-backs, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure this guy's counting the fullbacks, bro. No, we've not got 9 centre-backs, bro. We have not got 9 centre-backs, fam. We have got 6 centre-backs, but there's still a lot to choose from. Still a lot to choose from. But yeah, these articles today really annoy me because they just don't like it's just fake news, like all around, bro. And the reason why I'm doing this, by the way, is to absolutely cook them. It's to cook them, bro. Because once again, like, they just have to mention Manchester United for them to sell something, bro. I think with Samuel Lucas, I think he's left the Manchester United like Evening News now. He's at, I think it was like Daily Sport, like the Sun or something like that. And the first thing he does is mention Man United, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, dude. Anyway, Barcelona have been delighted with their Marcus Rashford progress so far, and are very enthusiastic about how he's settling into the club and the city. However, they won't discuss making his move from Man United permanent, as they already have a 30 million buy option, bro. Yeah, come on, man. Like, 30 million is not a lot for Rashford, dude. Especially for Barcelona, bro. Jokers, bro. Like, and I seen also there was something about like his wages. Like, Barcelona are covering his wages, right? But 30 mil is not a lot, dude. Because we're asking. I was asking 60 mil from Villa. You get what I mean, bro? But yeah, happy for him, dude. Like, honestly, guys, like, when I was reading, because again, it has to be done. The show has to be done. It has to be done. But when I was reading all this today, I was thinking to myself, like, okay, then whatever. Yep. Barcelona broke. Barcelona broke. Tell me else that. Tell me something else, bro. Water's wet, fam. Barcelona broke. Water's wet. Tell me something else, right? Breaking. If Manchester United decide to part ways with Ruben Amorim, their shortlist is Andoni Iraola, Marcus Silva, and Oliver Glasner. Reds. Oh, bro. Right. I don't think any of these managers would actually come to Manchester United mid-season. That is my thought process towards this, guys. Like, I know that I sound so negative today. I know that I sound so bad today and so negative, right? But I think that these managers won't come, bro, because they've seen what's happened to Ruben Amorim. Like, Ruben Amorim was having a good time at Sporting last season, then he decided to come mid-season, and it's absolutely ruined everything. I think for me, my choice would be Andoni Irolo, I like what he's done with Bournemouth, especially to the budget that he was working with at Bournemouth, because Bournemouth aren't like a massively rich team, right? But I like what he's been doing with them. Even like right now, I'm pretty sure like the third or fourth place. Hella players that were taken away from him, especially like that back line, and they're still playing like that. So he'll be my first choice manager. I think that Chelsea are also in for him as well. I think that Chelsea also won Andoni Iraola, so it might be a straight shootout between Man United and Chelsea for him, right? And Marcus Silva, I'm not really sold on. I do get that Fulham are doing well, but I'm not really impressed with them to how they are playing like in the Premier League. You know what I mean? Like I think that Iraola is overachieving with Bournemouth, in my opinion. Like again, like Semenyo is playing really well, right? And he's the only player of quality in that Bournemouth team, in my opinion. And he's absolutely cooking with them, bro. He's absolutely cooking with them. Glasner plays the same formation as Manchester United. He has. I'm pretty sure he is waiting for the Manchester United job to be free, right? But again, like he's won something with Palace. He's won the Community Shield with Palace. He's won the FA Cup with Palace too. Just, I don't know. Something's off with Glasner, bro. I don't know what it is. He doesn't really fill me with that much confidence, right? But all the previous managers that I've chosen for Man United, either they've not been selected like at the right time. Like Carlo Ancelotti, before he went to Everton, I said that Manchester United should have been in for him. You know what I mean? And then yeah, but we'll see what's gonna happen, bro. We'll see what's gonna happen. What's going on, Ahmed? What's going on, lad? Sorry, mate. I'm same here, bro. I'm just absolutely knackered. I'm tired. I'm tired, just like you, my guy. I'm tired, just like you, bro. I'm tired and hungry, as well. Just like you, my friend. So, yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on. Right. Um. This is actually real. What do you call it now? It's something interesting that I saw, which I said that needs to be spoken about today, guys. I'm so tired and hungry, bro. Like it's crazy, right? It says official Andy Madley will be on VAR duty for Brentford. For Brentford versus United this Saturday. He awarded a penalty for Havertz's dive and sent off Dallo for minimal contact in the FA Cup game versus Arsenal. Awarded Everton a penalty for Young's dive, which VAR later overruled. Denied a penalty for Edison Studd's up challenge on Garnacho and failed to award a free kick on Rashford as United lost 3-1 to Manchester City. Yeah, bro, I remember this guy, dude. I remember this. I remember this absolute fucking prick, bro. I remember this shitty fucking ref, bro. I remember this referee. I remember this referee. You know, he annoyed me so much because that Havertz dive was the penalty game last season where we actually knocked out Arsenal, in the FA Cup, right? And I listen, like against Brentford at the G Tech away. Come on, why does it have to be the ref for Man United, bro? The same thing with Anthony Taylor, bro. Another shit ref, bro. Another shit ref, bro. You get what I mean? So United fans, if you see this, right, don't be surprised if this guy shafts us and he absolutely screws us over on Saturday, bro. Because I just had to speak about this. I had to speak about this just before I did move on. Right. You guys might lose against Brentford. Not gonna lie, yeah, bro. We might lose against them, dude. We might actually we might actually lose against them. I'm so hungry, guys. I'm tired. Wow. But anyway, yeah, I think I might log off quick today. You know, crazy. Manchester United have had the hardest first five fixtures of all Premier League teams this season, and yet no club has had a higher XG of 10.30. You know, taking more shots 8-1 so far this season than Ruben Amorim's side. That's crazy. That's crazy that we can't finish our chances, dude. We cannot finish our chances to save our lives, bro. The highest XG of 10.13 and 81 shots so far this season. Madness, bro. Madness. And for me, it was the Burnley game where I went on a massive tirade saying that these guys should be finishing their chances, dude. Come on, man. But the sisters, the manager, just taking that chance. Yeah, yeah. Stats say, oh, Manchester United will succeed under Amorim. Yeah, they don't know the stats do not say, oh man, there's still underlying issues. There is still some underlying issues, bro, with Amorim. Like sometimes the team selection is not good enough. Tactics, the stubbornness. He needs to learn to be flexible, in my opinion. In my opinion. But anyway, Man United's fixtures until Christmas. So it's Brentford away, Sunderland at home, Liverpool away, Brighton at home, Nottingham Forest away, Tottenham away. This is gonna be a difficult game. Wow, this is gonna be difficult games. These. Everton at home, Crystal Palace away, West Ham. I think that's gonna be at home. Wolves away, Bournemouth at home, and Aston Villa away. Did you know? Yeah. I did know that, bro. I do know that Wolves have lost every game so far. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy, bro. Um, how many games do I think Man United is gonna win from this, bro? We can beat Sunderland at home. Brentford will be a tough task. Liverpool away, that's now an impossible to win over there. Brighton at home, I don't. They've beaten us at home 2 years on the track. They beat us at home last season. They beat us at home 2 seasons ago as well. I was at that game, by the way. Absolutely embarrassing game that was. Spurs away, I don't think we're going to win that game. Forest away, I don't think we're going to win that game. Everton, we might have a chance. Crystal Palace away, I don't think we're going to win that. That's mad that I'm saying this, you know. That's crazy that I'm actually saying this, man. Wolves away, we've got a chance of beating them. Bournemouth at home. When's the last time we've actually beat Bournemouth? When is the last time? When is the last time we actually beat Bournemouth at home, bro? That's mental, right? And then Villa away, at Villa Park. So those are the fixtures, bro. Like, I wonder how many like games like Manchester United can win from this dude. For me, the Brentford game is gonna say all, you know. Once again, like I wonder what's gonna be the players' response um to that Brentford game on Saturday, because after we've beaten Chelsea at home, right? Like again, a good team we have beaten. Yeah, I do get that the red card did help us, right? But I wonder if these guys are gonna take any confidence from that game, from that game, and take it towards this Brentford match. I wonder what's gonna happen, bro. I genuinely wonder what's gonna happen, dude. So let's wait and see about that. But guys, I was gonna do like some more videos, of course, on Twitch. But your boy is actually really tired, and I am really hungry. I'm getting chest pains as well, brother. So don't know why, fam. But um, tomorrow there's gonna be yeah, tomorrow is Thursday. So tomorrow there will be a stream, and then on Friday there's gonna be pro clubs. Pro clubs will be back, guys. EFC 26. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, apologies that it's ending a little bit early today, guys. I'm yeah, I'm so hungry, man, just tired. So